Yes, indeed. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow night live, ladies and gentlemen? The tag team titles will be up for grabs.
Well, one thing about it, these Smoking Guns are not going to go into tomorrow night with any momentum after being defeated here by the Body Donnas. They are ripe for the pickings, and Shawn Michaels and Ahmed Johnson are the two guys that can get it done, no doubt.
Well, let me just say this. Shawn Michaels and Ahmed won't have any momentum after tonight either, you know.
Good point. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, Marlena, whom we have seen before, accompanying Goldust.
Why did Marlena come out here during that last match is what I want to know.
Well, obviously there has been some discussion between Goldust and Wildman Mark Merrill leading into this matchup. Apparently there were actions taken by Marlena and or Goldust, and obviously that I would suggest really made Wildman very upset.
Once again, you've hit the nail right on the thumb, McMahon. Why don't you just admit you don't know why she was out here? Only she knows that.
But nonetheless, this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, with The Undertaker, well, they have met before. As a matter of fact, the last time they met, JR, was in a casket match.
It certainly was, and of course, The Undertaker was a heavy favorite going into that casket match, but look what happened.
Out of nowhere, Mankind, who was actually in the casket, springing out. Undertaker placed in the casket, the lid shut tightly. Mankind and his presence made, of course, known there in the matchup with Goldust. You wonder what's going to happen here tonight.
A lot of mind games have been played by both The Undertaker and Goldust leading into this one. This is going to be an outstanding contest. Goldust has been very, very aggressive, very physical in the last couple of months. Much more physical than when he first came to the WWF. That could be the deciding factor. But remember, The Undertaker was defeated at the King of the Ring just a month ago.
The most bizarre individual in the history of the WWF. Goldust.
What about Jim Ross down there?
Against, what do you mean by that?
Oh, never mind.
Goldust against The Undertaker. And wait, ladies and gentlemen, until you feel the presence of the man from the dark side.
You know, Goldust's no small man. He's 6'6", about 270 pounds.
This is a consummate athlete, I might add.
Absolutely. He's in great shape. This is going to be some kind of matchup, I promise you. There's nothing quite like this.
Complete blackout, ladies and gentlemen. From the General Motors place, we are live from Vancouver, British Columbia. An international incident in your house. We are extremely pleased you've joined us tonight on pay-per-view here with the World Wrestling Federation. And here comes the WWF's most phenomenal athlete in history. Here comes The Undertaker.
Wow. What an ovation.
Paul Bear, urn in hand, leading the way.
Here's an athlete that's 6 feet 10 and a half inches tall, 328 pounds, with uncanny agility, with great athleticism, and a bona fide, nasty, mean streak.
There's nothing like seeing the World Wrestling Federation live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, and that's what happened here in this capacity crowd on hand in Vancouver. Feeling the ambiance of The Undertaker.
You know, Goldust loves to watch movies. I'm sure he saw the movie Dead Man Walking. Well, he's seeing it in person right now.
And the judge from Transylvania gives The Undertaker a perfect 10. If he can win this one. The Undertaker's been on there's been some challenging times for the last couple of months. We saw what happened at Beware of Dog 2. We also know what happened last month at the King of the Ring. It's time to settle some old scores right here in Vancouver.
Is it always this cold here in Vancouver?
Only in the presence of The Undertaker.
Well, I understand that it's already started in the Superstar line room. Apparently there's been some sort of confrontation back there.
A lot of cussing.
The Klein Pillman back there, anything can happen, and there's a look, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful General Motors place.
Man, in all my my years, I have never, ever seen anything like The Undertaker. There is only one.
The international spectacle coming to you only from the World Wrestling Federation. And on the outside, Goldust and Marlena.
Whose ashes do you think are in that urn?
I don't know, King.
I know one thing. I hope they never cremate Jake the Snake Roberts. That burned for 4 days, wouldn't it?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
The Undertaker preparing for action.
I've been wanting to ask The Undertaker a few pertinent questions, too. Like,
Oh, wait a minute.
here we go.
Goldust right out here in front of us.
Ooh, the referee had that urn.
Goldust is a little bit apprehensive.
Oh my goodness, look at the look in that man's eye. Ho-ho!
Look at those tattoos on his arms. I guess that's a dead guy's way of investing in art.
The Undertaker. Very much looking forward to this rematch. Goldust apprehensive on the outside. However, when he decides to lock up, you can expect one thing. This man is vicious. He is highly aggressive. And fear is a great motivator, JR.
It certainly is. Absolutely. A great adrenaline rush anytime you're around The Undertaker as a fan or as a competitor. I am in awe of The Undertaker.
I wouldn't know about fear being a great motivator.
Well, no, of course you wouldn't. And you being so brave and all that.
And the king. Royalty.
The
You
Undertaker.
seen the movie Braveheart? Named after me. Goldust saw it about 4 times.
Marlena puffing away on that nasty cigar.
Smells a little tough, a little rancid.
And again, the Goldust. Oh, wait a minute. Goldust is spooked.
He'll really be spooked if he gets out there with those bacon breath Canadians.
Well, The Undertaker's not going to wait long.
That's right. If Goldust doesn't bring the action to the Undertaker, you can bet the Undertaker will definitely bring the action to Goldust.
You can only prolong the agony for so long. But I tell you something, I think this is a mind game. I think Goldust is ready to fight.
He certainly doesn't appear as though he is. And the official, I think, doesn't quite know what to make of the Undertaker, for that matter, even Goldust. He's being manhandled. Come on.
Goldust using the referee as a shield.
That's a smart move. It's the only time the referee's useful in a match.
Now let's go. Let's get it on here.
And you made note of the size of Goldust earlier on. Look at him as compared to the Undertaker. Measures up quite well. Goldust now. Let's see what he can do against the Undertaker.
Look at the look on the Undertaker's face.
As it moved.
Oh.
Undertaker staring down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what a shot!
I was beginning to wonder if the Undertaker ever blinked. That made him blink. Get out of there, Goldust.
And Goldust. Maybe now can get the butterflies out of his stomach after that first bit of physicality. Maybe can settle down, get in there. Goldust, we stated before, a consummate athlete. Despite his bizarreness. Getting advice from his director, Marlena. Oh, come on, what is this?
That's right. Get him back in there. Let's go. Let's stall him.
Again, we mentioned mind games, of which the Undertaker and Goldust are quite experienced. Here, I believe Goldust simply trying to get the Undertaker to commit and make a mistake.
That's right, and when he does, Goldust will take that golden arm of his, see that movie? And then he'll hit the Undertaker so hard, Undertaker's head will spin around just like The Exorcist.
I'd like to see that.
Speaking of movies,
You're a regular Siskel and Ebert here this time, aren't you?
that's right. By the way, they wouldn't use their thumbs to rate you, they'd use their middle fingers, Ross.
All right, never mind. We don't need to go there either. All right, Goldust now grabs the ankle of the Undertaker, brings him to the outside. Oh, hard right hand.
I told you.
Boom! What a right hand! Down goes Goldust.
Undertaker just dropped Goldust and
what's he gonna do here?
Going across the steel steps.
Well, that'll compress your spine. Talking about an atomic drop, same theory, but dropping him a posterior first on those steel steps.
That was like the movie Spinal Tap.
That tapped all right.
And now, The Undertaker. Still waiting for Goldust, and he won't wait for long. Goldust on the outside, the official picking up the count. Undertaker losing his patience. We thought he would. Here we go to the outside. And Goldust now.
No!
Oh no.
No!
No! Marlena! Don't do it to her! Marlena!
No!
On top of Goldust! The Undertaker! Will he drop the steel steps or not? Oh, he dropped him, but thank goodness it was not on Marlena.
You know how heavy those metal steps are, McMahon, and these sadistic, moronic fans were begging The Undertaker to drop them on Marlena.
Undertaker back into the ring. Goldust now with no place to run, no place to hide. Back to the corner. An opportunity for The Undertaker to polish this one off. Oh, and a shot to the ribs. Oh, there we go again.
We have seen no offense from Goldust thus far. This is not what I thought was going to happen in the early going. I thought we'd see Goldust much more aggressive.
And the official is intimidated. Wait a minute, look at this. By The Undertaker and Goldust. Oh, from behind. Goldust trying to work on that buckle to expose it. Undertaker. Driving Goldust into the corner. Goldust right back around. Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Look, I think he's had some success now.
Well, you know he's into exposure.
Undertaker moving in on Goldust, and Goldust set up for the ride. Oh, what a close line. Forget about it. This is all offense.
Nothing but high-impact offense thus far from The Undertaker. Goldust has been very...
And a leg drop, that'll do it. Goldust 1, 2, and he got him.
No.
That was close.
Goldust may be having to pay a visit to his physician after this match.
His
You
physician.
know, Dr. Strangelove.
You're a riot. Oh, and a thumb to the facial area. And now, here's some of that viciousness that we talked about before.
You want
Goldust
offense?
now.
You want offense, Ross? There it is.
That's what we expected to see.
And to the buckle. Wait a minute, look at this. Undertaker again with Goldust. Goldust to the buckle. Look at this in the corner. Oh, look at those rights and lefts to the body. And back. Undertaker is manhandling Goldust, and there's not a thing Goldust can do about it.
There's nothing anyone can do about it.
Goldust set up now. Oh, watch out. Here we go. Undertaker rings.
These idiots are starting to rest in peace.
Yes, they are.
Watch this agility, balance, great athleticism.
And down across the back of the head. Undertaker just before tombstoning Goldust. Oh, get a shot. And Marlena nonplussed looking on. Can you believe that? Is there an emotional bone in her body? Here, I thought it was going to be the tombstone. A body slam, and again, The Undertaker asserting himself.
This is just like watching the daily rushes to her.
Oh, and missing with the elbow. The Undertaker ready for action again.
Marlena doesn't really get excited.
Oh, close line, Undertaker to the outside, but he's on his feet.
Landed right on his feet. Unbelievable.
And look at this. And a kick there by Goldust. Undertaker takes another shot. That one in the sternum area on the outside now. Right out in front of Paul Bearer. Goldust and The Undertaker. Goldust putting his punches together in the midsection. The Undertaker having some degree of difficulty. And again, Paul Bearer looking on as Undertaker is rammed face first into the apron.
Well, I wish Goldust would go around there and give Paul Bearer that gold finger right in his eyes or something.
Undertaker.
Here we go.
For the first time, perhaps, in a bit of jeopardy. No, he's not. Oh, yeah. Just like that, when lightning can strike with The Undertaker.
Just when you think The Undertaker's in trouble, he's so resilient, so mentally tough, that he comes right back. Well, look, Goldust has now exposed the top turnbuckle.
Yes, he just ripped that buckle, the padding right off, and Goldust cowering in the corner. Undertaker, I don't believe, knows that padding has been exposed. Here's what we saw earlier to the left side of your screen. Wait a minute. And back to the live push. Oh, my goodness. The Undertaker is being pummeled now by Goldust.
The Undertaker's spine hit that exposed turnbuckle. All that metal and steel there, that clamp to hold the ring ropes together. And now look at Goldust open up.
Goldust on The Undertaker. Whips him to the outside. How's that going to help Goldust?
Yeah, Ross, you didn't think you were going to see any offense out of Goldust. You must have the brain of the Nutty Professor.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Now, wait a minute. What are they doing here?
Oh!
Goldust with the steel step. What's he going to do with it?
Some damage, I can assure you.
No!
No!
No! Oh, no!
Right in the spine for the second time. First it was the exposed turnbuckle, and now the steps.
And Goldust relishing the damage he has done to The Undertaker.
Paul Bearer is right there by The Undertaker with the urn to try to give The Undertaker some of that supernatural support.
Let's listen to this now. The steps used and right into the back. The Undertaker now scooped up and slammed. Wow. Undertaker. Uh-oh, what's this?
Working on that back, McMahon.
Yes, exactly. Wrenching up on the chin area. Goldust doing more damage to the back, this time the lower back of The Undertaker. And The Undertaker has sustained a great deal of damage here in the last several minutes of this matchup. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from General Motors Place, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
The largest crowd you ever witnessed an in-your-house event. Over 15,000 fans are in this arena.
And you hear this capacity crowd, that rest in peace chant. The Undertaker could use some help of some kind at the moment.
Right now, The Undertaker wishes he was not in this arena. Getting Goldust. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. And just like that, The Undertaker turning the tide on Goldust. No. Ah! And again, Goldust dropped to the canvas. The Undertaker sets up the bizarre one from the other side now. Big boot to the jaw. And a scoop. Is this it? Is this it? No. He can't get him up. He rolls him up. Two. He got him.
No.
He did.
That's the first time I've ever seen The Undertaker use an inside cradle. He was going for the tombstone.
Undertaker now. Set up by Goldust. And a clothesline misses. And whereupon and here we go. Yes. Here it comes.
Tombstone. Molina. Rest in peace, Goldust. It's all over. The Undertaker's done it.
Finally, The Undertaker disposes of Goldust. Here we go. One. What? Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Look at this. Mankind up from the bottom of the ring.
He's got the mandible claw on The Undertaker.
Sucking The Undertaker down to the bottom of the ring. Can you believe it? The Undertaker sucked down underneath the ring by that man. Mankind, how did he get there? How did he do what he did?
Mankind got the mandible claw, I think, on The Undertaker, at least for a few moments.
And drove him down underneath the ring. And the lights beginning to flicker here inside. Undertaker. Where is he?
What's happened to him?
They're looking for him now. Mankind's gonna go back down into that hole and try to drag out. I don't know if he is or not.
Leave him down there. Even The Undertaker can't rise up from this.
He may be unconscious from the mandible claw.
They're trying to summon him up. But I think maybe we've seen the last of the Undertaker, McMahon, finally!
And we could very well have seen the last of the Undertaker. Listen to this capacity crowd.
I guess Mankind really does have the Undertaker. Oh, my!
Oh, wait a minute! From the other side! The Undertaker coming up from the depths! The Undertaker coming after Mankind!
This is a war! This is a war between these two!
The Undertaker taking it back to the locker room area. Unbelievable. I think we have seen it all, but who knows?